saying it like that? Do they not care how we feel? I don't think that's what they mean. Oh, whatever. We mean good.
We do.
We mean good.
Do you?
We mean good.
I do.
We mean good.
Do you?
We mean good.
We do.
We mean good.
Do you?
Hey, welcome back to We Mean Good. This is episode 36.
Wait. Start over.
Hey, welcome back to We Mean Good.
No. Start over. That wasn't the same energy.
Hey, welcome back to We Mean Good. This is episode 36. Before we get into anything, make sure you hit that red button that says subscribe, and then it'll say subscribed, and then make sure to hit the bell,
And then the
make
bell
sure,
turns different color. Or
and
different
then
shape.
make sure to comment down below.
Say-
How old do you think we are? And
yeah.
then like the video and tell your friends.
Like the video, share the video, resubscribe,
unsubscribe, resubscribe, and then
do
tell
it
us
again.
what you think. Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy,
What's up,
welcome,
man?
welcome back.
It feels so good not to have you on my back every day.
Yeah, you come back to my house and then we do the video.
Welcome back, buddy. How's everything? How are you?
Everything's good. Everything's good. This is like what we've been like 2 weeks separated already.
No, I saw you like 2 weeks ago.
No, but it's 2 weeks separated. Like
Has it been 2 weeks separated? I don't think so. I think it's been about a week and a half.
I don't know. I can't tell time.
I honestly, I don't
The
remember.
time.
I don't remember how long it's been since I got back from New York.
Yeah, it's been because you get okay. So let's say you got back what like
I got
Friday?
back May 24th.
Okay. Damn,
25th.
that was a while ago.
Yeah.
That was a minute ago. Yeah.
How long was that?
I don't know. It feels like a long time, but then also it doesn't feel like a long time.
Okay.
But definitely a week. Definitely has been more than
It's
a week.
about to be 2 weeks. On Tuesday, it's 2 weeks.
Okay. All right. That's
So it's like a week and a half.
Yeah. We're like in the limbo zone of 2
Yeah.
weeks. Yeah. So what you been up to while you've been alone?
Just been focusing on myself, man. You know that cliche saying,
Yeah, dude.
you gotta
you're-
focus on me.
You're not depressed, bro. Just gotta focus on yourself.
Yeah.
Don't be sad no more.
Yeah, like, it's easy. Just flip the switch, bro.
Yeah.
Um,
I do it like 5 times a month.
No, I just been working on music, been hanging out with people again, been, touching the fruits of life again.
Other man's nuts.
Older man's nuts. No!
Yeah.
No.
So yeah. You're gonna ask me or no?
You want me to
This is a podcast. We can talk with each other.
Hey, bro, how you been? What have you been up to?
Wait. Start over.
Hey, but yo.
Oh,
so
hey,
actually,
what's up, man?
how have you been? What have you been up to?
No, nothing much.
Not much.
Just at home.
It's like when I ask you, it's like, yo, what are you doing? I'm at home. Well, yeah, you shitbag. That's not what you're doing.
When I say I'm at home, I mean like I'm not doing shit.
No, that doesn't mean that.
What are you doing? Nothing at home. At home.
You don't say nothing at home. You say, I'm home.
I say,
I'm like, yo,
that's my thing. I
I'm
say,
like, yo, what are you
nothing.
doing?
No,
I'm
nothing,
home. You don't say, nothing, I'm home. You say, I'm home. Or, I'm at the house.
I'm at the house.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, nah, I'm
at
at
the house.
house.
You could be watching a movie. You could be playing a game. You could
Yeah,
be
man. When
taking
I'm
a
doing
shower, you
something,
could be taking a
when
shit.
I'm doing something, I'll be like, I'm watching a movie, or I'm whatever. I'm eating right now, whatever. I'll specify.
You don't.
Yeah, I'm like the Chinese, and they say one thing, and then if they do something else, they're
Then
like,
they mean it.
it's like I'm at home, do nothing.
But you never added nothing.
It's already known. You already know you're not
Alright,
doing
alright.
nothing. All right.
So you just been home doing nothing?
No, I've been out a couple times. I think like right when you go.
Wait, you've gone out? You've been wearing the mask, right?
Yeah. So something that happened. Back to me.
Conceded.
back to what you asked, what I've been doing. So it's like when you came back, I was at with my dad. I was at my dad's, and we were just chilling.
Okay.
I was helping him do some little work that he did for like a weekend. So he needed a hand, and I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm making an extra buck. Help out, whatever. Haven't been working in a minute. So yeah, we're going. That night he picks me up like Friday that week, and he's like, hey, you're hungry? I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty hungry. So we go to a Chinese food place, and Chinese restaurant. What a Chinese food?
Chinese food place.
I can't speak. Go to a Chinese restaurant, and yeah, so we got the mask, the whole debacle, whatever, and then we walk in, and So let me tell you something about my dad. So he is he's an interesting character. I get a lot of his afflictions. I get a lot of his afflictions as well. Mentally. He said I could say this, by the way.
Okay.
I got his.
You got the go ahead. The green light.
Yeah. So Dad, if you're watching this, love you, buddy. Love you, Dad. Love you. Sorry, love you, Pops.
Love you, buddy.
Love you, Father. So my dad is a special character, and he's like a polyglot, pretty much.
What's that?
Polyglot is he knows a lot of different languages and different cultures, and
okay.
Yeah, he means good. All right.
He is like the definition of meaning good.
Yeah. So let me tell you something.
Oh no.
He's a really good guy. So we walk in. All right. I'm like a little tired, and then before I can brace myself, he goes, ni hao, ni hao. He goes, ni hao, ni hao. I'm like, oh. And then when we go in, the girls.
Before I could brace myself,
he opened the door, ni hao, and he's like, he when he walks, he like has a determination when he walks, so he's just walking quick to the thing. And I'm like, oh my god.
You're like, should I back out now?
Yeah, should I leave? And I've had these complaints from my brother, my older brother Josh, that he had to like just leave out of like.
He's done that.
Yeah, he's left. Like, to be like disrespectful on purpose to my dad because he feels like so embarrassed.
Okay.
But he means good, but it was I don't know.
And how did the people react?
So they didn't really say anything.
Did they give a look?
I don't know. It was two girls. They're very beautiful. I have to say. They're
all right,
beautiful.
simp.
And yeah, they looked like they were Chinese American, but they were like very American. Like they were like speak fluent English, like they were born here.
Okay.
So she's like, hi, what would you like? I'm like, oh my god, it's even worse. Like,
yeah,
they might think that he's like
appropriating or like assuming.
Not a racist, but yeah, it's like assuming. So I'm like, oh god. So I'm just like, just there, and he's like looking. He's like, oh, what do you want? Like, do you want this? Want that? I'm just too embarrassed to even. I don't even.
Face is red.
Yeah, I'm just looking down. I'm like,
Dad, no appetite anymore.
I have no hunger. Like, I'm so embarrassed. I just want to leave. I don't want to eat anymore. He's like, you want this? I'm like, I don't know. Whatever you want.
Yeah, just when you get to the point where you don't know, you're just like, whatever, and they keep asking you like, dude, anything. Literally at this point,
I
anything.
don't want. And he's like, you want ribs? You want soft ribs? Good ribs? And he's like, and he asked, how are the ribs? Are they soft? Are they good? And she's like, I don't know. I'm like, okay, because they're not. They got Ecuadorians and Peruvians in the back fucking cooking. It was really good though for non Asian cooks.
Well, it's usually that, and they usually
especially where we live by. But yeah, it was fire. So we sit down, and then we have some talk. And he just talks like he's on the phone with somebody, and then he goes on off the phone. It was one of his, because he owns like a little business, so it's one of his employees that were like bitching that he didn't want to work, and he's like, oh, but that's their culture, and he was talking about like a Cuban or something.
Okay.
He's like, oh, that's their.
You're allowed to talk about Cubans, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't talk on it because I'm not.
No, it's really fucked up if you say anything.
I know I won't.
If you agree, just
no, I'm not.
Stay quiet. Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Yeah. So yeah, he was saying something about the culture, that they're lazy, which I don't know. I don't think it was.
I agree with that. No, not that. Just go.
So I don't know if it was Cuba. I don't know, whatever. And if you hear from like out of context when he's talking to me, it sounds like fucked up. He's like, oh, that's their culture. You can't change them. This and that or whatever. I guess he's talking about like lazy people. I don't know. Fuck. And
lazy people have a culture.
I don't know. I'm trying to back him up on that. It's like, okay, Dad. So I'm just like, oh, this food be ready already. And then he's talking about like, oh, like when lazy people, whatever, like people just follow. And then he's talking about like when they had like experiments with monkeys.
What?
And then how like it's.
He took the monkey.
Yeah, because there's an experiment that there's like 6 monkeys, and then they have a ladder to a banana, but then the monkey that goes up, all the other monkeys get like fucked up. So then when the monkey goes up, they beat him up.
Yeah.
And then they take away the monkey that doesn't know, like that knows, and then they put one that doesn't know, and it goes up and gets beat. And then so they do that, and he's like, whatever. So the food gets here. So the food gets here, and then so we're going. I get the food. I'm like, oh, thank you. I'm walking out. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh, you ordered it to go?
Yeah, to go, because we weren't supposed to eat. It's like one of those places where
they just have you get the food and go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think it's over, but it's not. So
you're still in there?
Yeah, we're leaving, and then he goes, wait, hold on. Do you guys have ice? And I'm like, oh fuck. I'm just by the door. And he goes, you guys have ice? And she's like, oh, I'm sorry, no ice. And then he's like, oh, no ice. And he's walking, he's putting his change in his pocket. He's like, I feel like I'm in the Philippines.
Which, I mean, is valid for him because he's lived there.
Yeah. He's lived there for years. Like a couple, or month, whatever. He's lived there for an extended period of time that he knows, like, in restaurants or certain places, they don't have ice on hand. But him saying that, and I'm like, why would you say that out loud in an Asian restaurant that's not Filipino?
Plus the energy he came in with.
He came
ni hao.
The ni hao. Hey, what's up?
Look at me.
Yeah. It was, So then
you're just there like,
on the way out, like we were walking, I'm like, why would you say that out loud? What makes you think that's okay? He's like, what? I lived in the Philippines, whatever. I'm like, yeah, but they don't know that.
Yeah.
I know that. Out of context, they don't.
Yeah.
With no context, they think that
you're just assuming that just because they're Asian, they're just
So it's like, the must think like that guy thinks all Asians look the same. And then we had to get water, so he's like, oh, can you get water? We were eating in the car, and I had to go back.
From inside?
I had to go back in the place, buy water. It was luckily it wasn't the same girl.
Did you apologize?
No, I didn't say shit. I don't give a fuck. No, I didn't apologize.
You mean good.
I do mean good. I was just kidding. It was just awkward, and I didn't want to go back and do a whole thing. My dad means good. All right, he's a good guy.
I'd like to believe that.
Me too. Yeah.
I believe him. If you're watching, sir.
Yeah. Mr. Father. Yeah, that was just what I was getting into this weekend. And then I helped set up a stage or whatever, which was pretty cool. Got to see how that went. Oh, and then some incident with the cops there. 3 shot.
Really? 3 cops were shot?
Yeah, they're shooting each other.
They just showed up and just gunfight.
Yeah. They go, hey, you have a gun. Hey, you have a gun. I have a gun too. The third guy, I have a gun. It was a Mexican standoff, but they're all not Mexican.
All right, guys. Well, this is us.
No, that's not the show. This is We Mean Good.
This is We Mean Good.
This is us. Is the show with those other people.
We're back.
Yes.
To life, not to the podcast. We've been doing this.
We've been saying 36 weeks straight.
Yeah. Make sure to subscribe. We need you to comment down below. Do your parents do stuff, but they don't mean it in that way?
Yeah.
Let us know.
Yeah.
If you haven't subscribed already, make sure to do so. Make sure to like the video. Thank you, guys. We mean good.
We mean good.
We mean good. We do. We mean good. Do you? We mean good. I do. We mean good. Do you? We mean good. We do. We mean good. Do you?